Welcome to this episode of NaturaLawn of America Franchise Spotlight. And we're going to go to North Carolina and talk to Chase Atwell, the owner of the NaturaLawn of America franchises in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and Wilmington, North Carolina. Chase, how are you doing?
I'm good, Blaine. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. So tell those that are tuning in, how did you get into wanting to own a NaturaLawn of America franchise? How'd you even hear about NaturaLawn of America?
Well, I heard about you guys actually through my dad, which he owned a commercial landscaping business. So I've been in the landscape industry my whole life. But we actually found you guys through a Google ad, and we requested information on setting up a validation day, and here we are.
Now, you corresponded directly with me. What was the process like going through getting all the information you needed for due diligence, the application for ownership, getting the FDD, and then the validation day? Did your questions obviously get answered to your satisfaction? Was NaturaLawn of America an open book so you could make a good decision?
Absolutely. I mean, it was a very smooth, easy process. Blaine sent us everything we needed to start the process for the application. Like you said, everything was in order. We filled the application, set up a validation day to come up and meet with you guys. You actually brought us to your home. The first time I met you, you brought us to your home and cooked us a steak dinner. So it was immediately felt like you were at home. This is how I felt, at least. It was a very smooth, easy process to start from validation, even into new owners training. It was, very, very easy process.
Now, when you got into this process, Chase, I believe you were 17, correct?
I believe 16 or 17. I want to say when we came up for validation day, I was either turning 17 or still 16. So, yeah, it was definitely a lot for a 16, 17-year-old.
Well, obviously with the mentorship of your father, but several years later, you have two territories now, one in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and then you added Wilmington, North Carolina.
Yep, we just added Wilmington this year. So, yep, that's starting the ground rolling. So we're can't be more happy, to be honest with you.
So what's the home office support been like in terms of this process of not only onboarding as a new owner, but through your facilitation of expansion?
It's been there hasn't been a single issue that I had that I couldn't just go to the home office and ask for support. They were every single person at the home office has been for me, been there for us every step of the way, from starting the process to joining the franchise system, and even through the couple years I've been in the business, every step of the way they've been here for us, and I couldn't, ask for anything else from the home office and support,
Now, what's amazing, Chase, I'm going to ask you to give folks advice. And what is amazing is you're still not 21, are you?
I'm actually about to turn 22 this May. So yeah.
I apologize. So you just turned 21. Now you're going on 22. What advice would you, now being in the NaturaLawn of America franchise family for about five years, what advice would you give someone looking at a NaturaLawn of America franchise?
Any advice I would give, use the home office support, listen to Blaine, listen to anyone at the home office. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. They're going to be there for you every step of the way. You're never going to be alone in this business with NaturaLawn.
And that's what we like to tell people is when you become a NaturaLawn of America franchise, you become a part of our family. We just don't onboard you and say, you're not going to hear from us ever again. Yep. We're involved in your franchise as much as you need and want every step of the way through the life of your franchise.
Exactly.
Well, Chase, I want to congratulate you on turning 21. And I want to congratulate you on your expansion into Wilmington, North Carolina. And we wish you many, many years of success.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, Blaine.
All right. Thank you for joining NaturaLawn of America Franchise Spotlight.